Come on. You guys didn't think I'd leave you hanging, did you? Get out of here. SRAM transmission. Here we are. I hate electronics. I don't want electronics on my bike. I hated the last stuff. But I'm going to make an exception because this is unreal. I'm blown away. I think this transmission is truly a game changer. I really do. And I'm going to put my name on it. I'm putting it out there. Yo, shout out Bobby Tribal. San Diego. I got this from Jason and Thomas over at Bauerhaus Bikes. I'm not going to get too into it, but I felt like the last stuff was just rushed, and it was just thrown out there. I didn't like it. As you guys know, I just didn't care for it. I don't like batteries. I don't like having to worry about all that stuff. But in this situation, I am going to make an exception because the way this shifts is so far superior to anything else out on the market. It's ridiculous. I've found myself in situations where I would normally I was not able to make a shift. Or if I did on the old stuff, I would have broken teeth or jammed up the derailleur on like a cable setup or the old axis stuff. A lot of people are saying that this transmission shifts really slow, especially going down the cassette. So I disagree. And I think it shifts the way it's supposed to shift. It waits for the proper time as you're pedaling. Like I'll be in a situation where I need to I'm on the gas and I'm climbing up something steep and I need to switch gears. You just hit that button and just boop right into the next gear. It's literally stupid. Like it actually rewards you for shifting poorly. Like the worse the timing is for you to shift, the better it shifts, which is so weird. You do have to kind of retrain your brain how to shift with this. Because it's like, it almost kind of like gives you the stink eye if you just shift like how you normally shift. Like, really, bro? And it just, like, it'll shift and it does it fine. But like, when I'm like going up and I'm out of the saddle and I'm climbing up steep stuff, I'm able to go into it with a harder gear and then just kind of work my way up the cassette as I'm going. And I've never, ever been able to do that, except for maybe on the Shimano Hyperglide stuff, maybe a little bit. This stuff, I mean, the new pod is just, the ergonomics are perfect. They absolutely nailed it. They just hands down nailed this drivetrain. It's exactly what I thought the other one should have been. And I think they've been working on this thing for like 7 or 8 years. So they probably already had it lined up where they're going to kind of drop like a teaser drivetrain, which was like the previous Axis. And then boom, freaking knock you right in the face with this one. And it does that. I love it. I really do. I cannot see myself going back. I swear this time. Believe me. I promise. You guys can make fun of me later if I switch back. But there really is no reason. Getting rid of the UDH, they kind of prepped everyone. So it's like everyone that adopted UDH is now able to run the transmission. So they've kind of had this in the works. So I'm so glad this bike has the capability to run this, because if I didn't have a bike that had UDH, I'd be kind of pissed off if I rode this and really wanted to put it on my bike and you can't. I'm sure there'll be aftermarket stuff to make it work or whatever, but I'm the type of person, I like to do shit the right way. And on that note, the only other thing I've heard is, you know, the chain lines now are 55 instead of 52. So a lot of your old cranks, like a lot of people run those EE wing cranks, and I think you'll be able to do that. And there's people releasing chain rings that are transmission compatible, because this is 8-bolt now instead of 3. But the problem is they're still making them in a 3mm offset, which they actually need to make it a 0 offset, which they're not doing for some reason, because that would push your chain line back out to 55. Because otherwise, if you're running your old cranks, you're going to be a 52 chain line in the front, and then the cassette is pushed out and it's at a 55. So you're going to have a little bit more of a cocked chain line. It's not gonna work properly, in my opinion. I'm sure some people will do it and it'll work just fine or whatever, but I just there's no reason, in my opinion, to not run just the transmission just the way it comes and the way it's supposed to run, because it is absolutely flawless. So that's my take on it. I love it. I'm super sold. Also, I did order some new wheels. So I got some new alloy wheels for bike park season on the Score DT Swiss XM 481s on some 350 hubs. Something nice aluminum wheel set. But then I also had Jason and Thomas order me a set of the Bird wheels, the Hawk 27s. I'm gonna kind of make this bike more of a dual purpose, do-all bike. I really do love my Yeti Arc, but newsflash, I am gonna sell it. I actually ordered a full new recording setup for my drums to kind of tease you guys into the other stuff that I want to get going on this channel. So shout out to Wyatt, my buddy Wyatt. He came up with a really good idea. For everyone that stayed after my last video, I'm not going to stop doing this stuff, but I'm just not going to do as much. I'm going to kind of get rid of a lot of the pointless chit chat meandering that I do, and kind of just keep it to like the major things. So yeah, I really do love the Arc, but I am going to sell it. And with this bike kind of being a dual purpose, can run with a coil shock and the alloy wheels. I got my bike park set up that I can throw the air shock on, the super lightweight Bird wheels, a little bit faster tires, boom, dual purpose. Not going to be as fun climbing as the Arc, but I'm kind of getting out of hand here with my new street bike, my new sport bike, my Yamaha R7. I'm going to show you guys that in a little while once I get it completely dialed. I got a new Roland V drum kit that I'm going to get going, doing some recording and videos for you guys. But yo, shout out to Wyatt, because he came up for everyone that did. We lost a handful of subscribers, but I think we got a pretty loyal crew here. And I'm going to make different playlists so that if you're just here for MTB, or if new people come in, they're just there for drums, or they're just there for, you know, my motorcycle talk or whatever, you're going to be able to just go to the page and go just to the MTB playlist, or just the drum playlist, or just the motorcycle playlist, or golf if I do any golf at some point in the future. So, you know, if you do stay, it'll be pretty nice, because I'm going to make it just really easy for you guys to just go, I just want to look at the MTB stuff. I don't care about the rest of the stuff. So I'm going to do a little bit more with this channel, branching out back into my music scene, a little bit of motorcycle talk, but I'm still going to do the MTB stuff, but it might just be like one a month instead of like one every week or one every other week. So there you have it. I am, yep, I approve. SRAM, T-type transmission XX. Huge success in my opinion. Talk to you guys later. Peace.